Doramigi. You're really going to need some brute force and aggression coming out from Skinny the Pooh here. So we're going to have to... Okay, I got scared for a second. I thought he was going to hover over DK.
Oh, no.
And I was like, wait. But here it is, finally, Doramigi versus Skinny the Pooh for game 1.
Alrighty, getting started on the right side of the stage. We are going straight into the middle. It looks as though we are already getting a whole lot of our neutral beginning. Skinny the Pooh able to roll get up in order to get back to the center of the stage, getting thrown back actually by Doramigi underneath this upper platform, going for a whole lot of nairs, and Skinny the Pooh not going to get a whole lot of that either because that is his first stock gone to Doramigi.
Yeah, there was so much mileage there that Doramigi had gotten. However, Skinny the Pooh quickly trying to get a lick back there with the fair spike, but unfortunately could not land it. However, we're seeing a small string come out from Skinny the Pooh, still trying to land those fairs, but unfortunately just steeps way too low, and Doramigi will take another stock.
Unfortunate to go so low. The up B, though, coming out from Skinny the Pooh, and the fair spike that he was looking for earlier, finally getting it, getting his first stock of the game. Still down 1, but able to and determined to make it back.
Yeah, it's going to finally be some momentum that Skinny the Pooh is going to find. However, now when you're being less trapped against Min Min, it's just going to spell disaster, and it was all a spaghetti moment, unfortunately. Yeah, it's going to be rough now. Just seeing how game 1 went.
That was less than a minute, Cal. Like, that was like 42 seconds.
I was not looking at the timer whatsoever. But yeah, that was a quick game. We're going to see some very quick adaptations from Skinny the Pooh if he wants to stay in. As we see that Doramigi is on top of his game right now. And so, well, Fortitude just has a nice foundation. Truly understands Min Min to this degree here. So it's going to be a struggle for Skinny the Pooh to really get in here and make some tear happen.
All right, but getting us started back onto PS2. Interesting that they made the decision to run it back, but given that game number 1 was so short, it is a fair decision, I would say. Mario going to be able to go straight underneath this platform. The cape coming out for a second, and now still trying to find some of his brawler movements against Doramigi, but unfortunately finding himself off stage in a really unfavorable position, going super deep down and able to make it back with the reverse up B.
Yeah, that was such perfect timing there from Skinny the Pooh. However, is it going to be enough for him to still save this stock and still make something of it? But Doramigi responds quickly with a Dare and Megawatt, charging with the Ramran. No dice. Here we go, though, with more up airs and no uppy either. Again, Skinny the Pooh, or excuse me, Doramigi just going to respond with a very quick up throw.
Alrighty, and that is the end of Skinny the Pooh's very first stock, trying to go off stage for the fair, but really just faking Doramigi out, getting the up B, coming right back down, and now Doramigi has Skinny the Pooh off stage again, trying to charge to get him off even farther, going to spot dodge, and now sending him off stage too. Now Skinny the Pooh coming right back against Doramigi, finding himself at center stage, able to shield the arms from Doramigi, down throw, not getting the fair thanks to the air dodge from Doramigi.
Yeah, even the tech there coming in for Doramigi just in time. It does feel like the fairs are getting a little stale here coming from Skinny the Pooh, so really going to have to make some quick adaptations off stage and figure out an answer quickly to Doramigi to stop this Min Min that's already past the point of max rage. Back throw still not going to take it though.
Unfortunately not, and able to recover back to the stage. He's going to be thrown off yet again. That back throw is going to be enough to take it though. The very first stock of the on the board for Skinny the Pooh. Resetting to neutral, the water gun actually going to be making an appearance as we find ourselves on this side of the stage instead. Doramigi coming back down with the landing nair, and now pressuring Skinny the Pooh off stage, thankfully able to recover a little bit faster than Doramigi in this instance. The nair is coming up from the underneath the upper platforms, going to find himself way off stage, and that is going to be game number 2, going to Doramigi.
Yeah, that was some beautiful tracing done there by Doramigi, continuing to follow along Skinny the Pooh horizontally and just kind of trailing him along, guiding him to the, the blast zone pretty much. And like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to take your last stock here and we're just going to go next.
Yeah, I mean, it's It's difficult if you are the brawler character trying to approach somebody with the long range of a character such as Min Min, but unfortunately, it seems as though Skinny the Pooh just really hasn't found any of those boons except for offstage.
Yeah, and even in those offstage moments, we see a lot of Skinny the Pooh trying to optimize the fair, but sometimes it's almost too readable of an option, and Doramigi has already found out, like, okay, I'm just going to air dodge through them because what else is Skinny the Pooh going to react with? If I air dodge, he can't hit me with the fair here. So it's becoming a little shortfall in for Skinny the Pooh. And now, again, we're just going to find ourselves in this corner position for both players here. However, Doramigi quickly going to traverse to the other side of stage now, looking for the Skinny the Pooh stock. And there it is with the Megawatt Nair, still not going to take it.
Not just yet, however, Skinny the Pooh able to find himself off stage yet again, the up B coming out, and that Megawatt is going to be what takes the stock instead.
Okay, yeah, we're seeing some combativeness coming out from Skinny the Pooh. Again, just so hard to approach Doramigi when, again, he just has these arms that are quite literally just disjoints in your face, and you really can't react to them just in time. And yeah, this is going to spell disaster for Skinny the Pooh. Just really going to fight for his life, recovering on this ledge here, unable to land a grab. Again, Doramigi going to amplify with the Ram Ram and Megawatt coming in. With all of these trades and switches of arms, it's so brutal.
Absolutely. Doramigi being able to switch between the Megawatt and his different arms, so for instance the Dragon Arm or the Megawatt, in order to charge and like further pressure Skinny the Pooh off stage, exactly as you saw there with the flame from the Dragon Arm.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and again, because Doramigi just has the toolkit of it. He has so much versatility to his character, while Skinny the Pooh, I mean, of course, we've got the Flood and Fireballs and some of his own medicine, but again, it's just unable to work, unable to really apply any of this because Doramigi is applying so much pressure, and yeah, again, just another stock gone so quickly.
Alrighty, we've got a pretty definitive 3-0 for Doramigi versus Skinny the Pooh. I mean, okay, in retrospect, looking back at it, I do think that a lot of where we saw the struggles going in, like, started from the very beginning. I had wished almost that there had been more going. I mean, because a character such as Min Min has such a horizontal gameplay, and that's difficult for a character who is a brawler to get in. I wish that more jumps had been utilized, especially from someone like Skinny the Pooh, in order to try to get above her. There aren't a whole lot of things that somebody like Min Min can do, except like maybe up B, or like trying to get an up smash or something at the point that you land. There's not a whole lot though that she can do against a character who is like trying to pressure her shield from above.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think Mario is one of those characters where he is just